The divides created and closed with technology are amazing. As a person who's lived through 3 decades, the 90s, the 2000s and the 2010s, I have been alive to witness the full-on technology revolution. Honestly, I am never seen without my cell phone, and without it, I don't know what I would do. It has basically my whole life on it. And I guess that's a crazy thing because I depend socially on my cell phone, which is technically not alive. Basically, cell phones have become a need in today's society rather than the want of my childhood. Classic, come through with that magic, you know that I'm about to smash it, it's true. When I was bored, I would always just build a couch fort or play outside. I had my own whole imaginary world, which today we sort out through VR, movies, Netflix. There's so many different kinds of things that we can do to not be bored. And nowadays I watch my young cousins, and when they're bored, all they do is they take out a tablet and they play Fruit Ninja or Candy Crush. And we have so little imagination these days. Our children have so much potential, but they have so little imagination, and we're so dependent on the technology, and this creates such a divide, especially in communication. Why would technology be dangerous? Well, for one, surveillance has increased and the quality of that video is better than it was in the past. And everywhere there's surveillance. There's cameras on streets, there's cameras in malls, there's cameras in any public place, really, just for safety reasons, of course. But when does this go too far as to break our privacy? Our privacy is so important to most people, but people have cameras in their backyards that have views of their neighbors. And is this wrong? We don't really know. It's such a huge debate. And the smarter the security, the smarter the criminals. You know, the technology has created such a divide in being able to be safe. We need so much. We need locks, we need alarms, we need cameras to be safe. While the criminals, they're looking into different ways of carjamming and using social media to stalk people. Like, people are being catfished and they're getting in such dangerous positions. Stalking and cyberbullying allow for the person to be anonymous, and these people will never be caught for words that are so rude and so awful, and technology has done that, and in that form it is very dangerous. Also, with us being so transfixed with social media, we all know that that's going to be a danger because we're not really our real selves on social media, but in that sense, we are our whole selves on social media. We live our life through the eyes of our followers. Basically, everything we post could be a complete and utter lie. We could live in squalor, absolute filth, and our life might look perfect, like the perfect kitchen. It's all clean, it's all, it's all shiny and chrome. But in honest truth, we're not actually living the lives that we thought we were. Rather, we're living this fake life that we wish we had, and once the camera gets turned off, you're not the person that you thought you were. That's a big danger with technology, because you talk to people and you never know who they truly are unless you talk to someone in person. And today's society, especially with the use of cell phones and social media, that's becoming less common. Rather, we meet someone online and we offer to meet up, but it might not happen, and that's where catfishing comes into play, and it just puts people in real dangerous positions. Are we too fast, and how would we slow down? I remember getting my first camera phone. It was the coolest thing. You could send photos over Bluetooth, you could send text messages, you could play games on the cell phone, which was just amazing, and it flabbergasted my generation at the time. You could even send text to your friends after school, which was never a thing before. We'd usually let our parents communicate to each other, and we'd only really see each other at school. But with today's technology, communication, in a way, has separated in, we're not doing a lot of face-to-face time, but rather we have joined. And that's the greatest thing, because now when we're home and we're stuck and we can't go out because we're either sick, we're lazy, or we just can't afford to go out, we can just put on a pair of headphones, we can play our game of Fortnite, get that victory royale, and we can do it with our friends. It's very interactive, where we are more socially communicating with each other and we are staying more connected. But the problem is, technology can only take us so far. I know texting, I'm really lazy when I'm texting, and I rather just write a little K, for okay, and that's about it. But I know a lot of people would prefer more. They prefer a whole paragraph, and in reality, I speak a lot. In person, I speak a lot, and I've realized that I have shown that full-on gap between that. And in the last 20 years, I believe that technology is not going to slow down. It's just going to keep on growing. We're going to get better at it. There's going to be some problems. The criminals are going to get smarter. The people are just getting smarter and smarter. And with the help of technology, the divide between the future and now is becoming really, really small. And it's really exciting, because the uses in medical, the uses in home, I've got a vacuum cleaner that vacuums for us. We've got a Google Home that can control a lot of things of our lives just without picking up our cell phones. Artificial intelligence, cars are going to start driving themselves. It's just all crazy to think about, because they used to be the dreams of our parents when they were children, and now those dreams are becoming reality. And it just proves humanity's curiosity and also our belief in bettering ourselves no matter what. And technology is joining that divide, because it's just so great, it's so different, it's so powerful. We have to be present on social media, and it's just crazy that technology has forced us, in a sense, to be more communicative. But technology in a whole is a fantastic thing.